horrific thought that you left with us and you have not expounded on that, on AI assassinations.
Let me, for the Aam Janata, because I myself am an Aam Janata, so that's how I understood technology. So I learned it myself. So what I used to do was try and understand what this, for me, AI was S. So I said, what is AI? So I understood. If you are a, normal sentient human being, how do you become intelligent? You've got 5 senses. So those senses are like sensors who send you impulses, okay, to your brain. The brain has got an operating system, it's got algorithms, and then you become intelligence. Over time, because of increased data over years, you become wise. AI is millions of types of IoTs. They are like sensors, okay. They might have sensors which are much higher and lower than what a human can hear and see. They can see and they can sense, and they start sending to computers with algorithms in it. Okay, over time it will become, with that data, become wise and be able to take decisions. Sentience, as of now, no. Okay, this is AI. To reach there, firstly, if for a military they say, okay, we create our IoT. Okay, how does an IoT work? So there is a hardware, there is a software element in it, there is a networking which is connecting back to you. So if your networking is not yours, can you own that AI? Have you understood the challenge?
Yes, I do.
And Snowden has clearly brought out that the Indian Army till very recently used to say that we are air gapped. Okay, what does it air gap means? Since we are not connected to an external network, our internal network should be secure. Snowden in 2013, that is the time when General Huda started saying, no, we need to change ICT. Okay, now has said that there is no air gap because they were breaching the air gap by poisoning the supply chains. Okay, so now they have weaponized it in a kinetic way where people can kill you also. After the Israeli army has to plan for that. Okay, you do a tender and you import. Why would another country give you clean stuff? They will weaponize it. They will breach the thing. That is what history teaches us, right? How do you create AI? How will the Indian Army get into AI? Because if you go into the battle space and if you can't even create a operating system, you can't obviously create hardware and networking devices. And even if you create those sensors, if that networking system and everything is foreign owned, how will you create an AI? Will that AI work for you, or it will work for the foreigner?
So just to bring it down to an example, if we buy aircraft from X country, that X country sells us the aircraft, also has AI technology in it.
It will. See, I will explain this to you.
Could they manipulate that technology?
Yeah, okay. So 20 years, maybe 30 years before, the Indian Army was preparing for this ICT era. That's when, I was a very junior officer. We used to go and sit and hear to lectures about cybersecurity. So there was that point, kill switch. Okay. One of the vulnerabilities is potential of a kill switch.
Yeah.
Now, when I think back, for us, it was just a point to pass the examination. When you say cybersecurity, kill switch you'll put that 1 mark. You've not applied your mind. If that kill switch is there, why have we not been able to imagine that other people will supply you stuff with that kill switch?
Yeah, of course.
So here again, I'm trying to make you understand.
No, this is the earlier.
So this is 30 years back.
Yeah.
So a thinking military man should have been.
Now it is the switch on. It's not the kill switch. They switched on with the pagers.
So now I have started calling it the switches which will kill you. Okay.
Oh.
Because if that ICT, the pager, which is a very small device, okay, it's a much lesser complex thing than a smartphone. A smartphone will give you definitely a bigger bang. Okay, and smartphone is used in. Why would they leave that smartphone? If you're going to purchase it from some other, won't they try to poison it? We have to assume it is poisoned. Correct? So unless you get control over that, we did one more podcast where you're talking about the OSI model.
Yeah.
Unless you get that OSI model under your control, how can the military defend it? Now, the military itself doesn't recognize this, they can't imagine it, that's a huge problem for this nation. Okay, we can't definitely, if you say that China is ahead of us, China has already taken control of its, networking this, they have their own OSs, they have got their own this. But if a military cannot change its DNA and prepare for the next war, we have got a very serious problem as a nation. I don't know.
No, you're right. But see, I just want to, just as a point of clarification. Even in the Israeli, these exploding pagers, there was a physical element of capture of the supply chain, where they physically took those pagers and changed the battery, put the explosive.
So at this point,
I'm not decrying the importance of what you are saying, but that physicality still has to come in. So it is not merely
A combination of the two, right?
So therefore, the point is not merely technology; it's developing a wider statecraft, tradecraft of all this.
Click here to watch the full episode.